I hope that you're doing well today. I wanted to talk to you about building equity in a home, primarily through upgrading a property and remodeling it. And the reason that this is important in home ownership is because most people, for their first home especially, they're not going to be building a new home. So they're not part of the design process, and they're buying something existing, and the structure's already there, and appliances and things of that nature are usually there as well. So they're going to want to upgrade certain things in the property, and it's really important on how you structure what you're going to do and when for your finances. So I want to share a little bit about what I did with my first property when I was 24. I purchased a duplex, and I focused on, first off, what was I going to do to increase rent on the rental side. So one of the first things I did was I upgraded the AC. The AC at the time was a window unit. And so I added in central AC in there, and that helped me also be competitive with the other rentals available in the area. And one of the other things that happened was I had planned on building a bathroom in my unit in the basement. And now I didn't really use the basement except to wash clothes. So part of me felt like, that's not necessary to do at this time. And I also didn't want to spread myself too thin. So it's a good thing I left some of that money, because what happened was there was a big emergency on the rental unit side. There was mold that was forming in one of the bedrooms. I couldn't figure out why for a long time. I eventually found out that the issue was in the shower next to the bedroom, in the bathroom next to the bedroom, there's a shower in there, the base had a hairline crack. And every single time water would run in that shower, it would actually cause water to get underneath the base of the shower, and it would run next to the wall of the bedroom. And so that was causing mold to actually form from behind the wall and then come through in the front eventually. So we had to demolish the entire room, spray it down to get rid of any mold, and then we had to rebuild that shower. So that was over $6,000 spent on doing that. So this is a really important concept. I know sometimes you want to rush and get everything done and make the place look beautiful and nice, but just understand what you may be sacrificing financially, and that you could be putting yourself at risk if you do too much at once. So the other thing I want to talk about is the presenters that are going to be presenting tomorrow, February 27th, because these guys are actually really knowledgeable in what I'm talking about. Tommy Mcknuckles, he's the main presenter. He's a real estate agent. Tommy grew up wanting to have a better house, live in a better house. So when he was able to buy his first house, one of the things he did was he started to remodel it. And then every time after that he'd buy a house, he would remodel it. So he got really good at looking at what upgrades would really increase the value. And that's a service that he actually helps his clients with, because he'll actually manage their remodeling projects, which is huge, because sometimes dealing with contractors is not always the easiest thing to do. The next presenter that we'll have is Reuben Saltzman. Reuben is the owner of Structure Tech, which is the largest home inspection company in Minnesota and also the highest rated. He's got a ton of experience, and why home inspection is so important is because when you get your home inspected, you're going to get a report from the home inspector. And this report is going to list all of the issues with the home. Now, this can be daunting and scary, trust me, when you see a long list of issues, and they try to be very thorough. So you want to take a breath and, just breathe a little bit, and then when you look at that report, you want to really identify the safety issues, the things that you're going to really need to address quickly. And then from there, just start going through the list and identifying things that, you should probably do sooner than later, and then identify things that you can hold off on and put those in a list somewhere, maybe a spreadsheet like I did. And that's what you want to do with that list. And you want to also keep your budget in mind, right? How much can you afford to do right now versus how much are you going to have to save up and do later? Or are you going to have to borrow money to maybe take care of some of these things? And how can you find a way to borrow money at the lowest interest rate? So those are the kind of things you're going to want to think about when you get that report. So I'll just end with this. If you are able to come to this webinar tomorrow, that would be great. Link will be below. If not, I wish you the best of luck on your home ownership journey. And remember, learn all that you can, believe in yourself, and take actions that allow you to grow.